gonna have that glow. Already moving where they ain't think I go. Never show your hand or fold. Keep that poker face shining. Keep that hope and faith and face the fire. Ain't no trace of hate that you can find. If you say I'm hating, then you lying. Put your hand on the Bible, won't you? Try and say that again. Polygraph it, I'll probably map it. Got an alibi or a friend. Ever seen lightning hit same place twice? Won't say I'm God, but Zeus like. Also the guy with the juice side. Phase Avashai, we cruise. Vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind gon' take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. And we vibing, laying on black sand beaches. Thinking of what life teaches. So glad he fall from the deep end. Said we vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind gon' take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. Said we vibing, laying on black sand beaches. Thinking of what life teaches. So glad he fall from the deep end. Said we vibing. And thinking about them things my mama told me. Courageous heart, it's pumping hard, got cold feet. All I gotta do is jump now. I'm afraid of heights, does that mean I'm afraid of the top now? Feel vertigo, gotta make the place I live or trying to go. But we vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind gon' take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. Said we vibing, laying on black sand beaches. Thinking of what life teaches. So glad he fall from the deep end. Said we vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind gon' take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. Said we vibing, laying on black sand beaches. Thinking of what life teaches. So glad he fall from the deep end. Said we vibing. Even when the days feel low, faith's gonna have that glow. Already moving where they ain't think I go. Never show your hand or fold. Keep that poker face shining. Keep that hope and faith and face the fire. Ain't no trace of hate that you can find. If you say I'm hating, then you lying. Put your hand on the Bible, won't you? Try and say that again. Polygraph it, I'll probably map it. Got an alibi or a friend. Ever seen lightning hit same place twice? Won't say I'm God, but Zeus like. Also the guy with the juice side. Phase Avashai, we cruise. Vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind gon' take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. And we vibing, laying on black sand beaches. Thinking of what life teaches. So glad he fall from the deep.
support me at $homies hub on Cash App, or you can just hit the donate button at thehomieshub.com. Stay tuned, the Homies app is coming.
All right, if you love snacks, but you're looking for something clean and protein packed, listen to this. Paleo Valley makes 100% grass.
So, I want to talk about black men today. I'm not here to bash black men. I'm not here to talk down on black men. I'm here to address the delusion that us black men have. Yes, I said us, including myself in the mix. But I have not allowed myself to drink from the delusional cup that is finding your wife overseas. No, I'm not drinking from that cup. So I spent 90 days in Thailand. Yeah, I'm in Asia. And I had expressed something on several streams.
I'm going to pause this real quick. I didn't know that you guys couldn't hear me. Can you guys hear me now? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I do have a tendency to not check my mute status. So just want to make it clear. Can you guys hear me as of right now as I play his video? And also, can you hear his video? Can you also hear his video as well? I just need to make sure because it's going to be an interesting reaction. All right. So this guy has been in Asia for 90 days and particularly in Thailand. And he's going to give you guys his experience. All right, cool. Again, my apologies, everybody. I have a tendency not to check my mute button. And my little one was like literally crying right next to me. So maybe I probably pressed it without noticing and I forgot to press it. But anyways, man, yeah, I'm gonna go back. We're actually gonna react to this live video of Homies Hub and his reaction on with black men sharing the same women in Thailand. And again, for someone like myself who've been to Thailand, I've been to 5 cities in Thailand, spent 3 weeks out there. I was able to really experience what the country has to offer. And one thing I seem to notice about Thailand that is only one particular area that mostly all black men, and particularly mostly men, go to, and that's Pattaya. And for some reason, Pattaya seems to attract a lot of black men in this particular area. And one thing I've noticed being there, I've noticed that there's a certain segment of women that the brothers normally attracted to. And that's something I really want to like horn in because it's interesting how brothers are always quick to talk about American women, but then you go to another country and date women that literally cosplay black American women. Like let's talk about that. Like you hear men telling other men to go overseas to find their best options and whatever, and they typically tend to want to downplay a certain segment, but yet they'll go to another country and date someone who literally cosplay that segment that you telling everyone to not to date. So it's just kind of ironic. And also too, I noticed that the women that the brothers date in Thailand tend to be more on the heavy side. More on the heavy side, tattooed up, at bad attitude, like all the most negative stereotype you could think of that most passport bros and blue book gentlemen tend to talk about and why they leave in the US, they tend to date that same type overseas. I shit you not. They will literally go overseas and date the same type overseas, the same type that they talk so negative about escaping from. They go to these countries and date those type there. So definitely want to talk about this. I'm gonna let this man play. Again, I'll be stopping here and there, giving my live reaction of his experience, and definitely, I'll drop the line. I want to get y'all take on it as well. You know, I want this to be more of an interaction conversation. If you've been to Thailand, please join the conversation because again, one thing I noticed, I have not met a lot of guys who've been to Thailand, and the ones that have been to Thailand, they only been to Pattaya. I rarely meet brothers who've been to other areas in Thailand. So if you've been to Thailand before and you listen to the live, jump on the live stream. Let's have this conversation. Do you push back? Do you agree, or do you push back what this man is saying? Because right now, I totally agree what he's saying because I saw it for myself. So again, I'm going to continue to play the video and tell me what you think.
And I was saying to people, man, when I watch Thailand content, I see black men all with the same women. I said, I don't want to go to Thailand. I don't want to do the traditional couch streams when I'm with a girl and things like that, and end up having somebody's girlfriend on my couch, and now I'm beefing with a YouTuber, or I'm beefing with one of you random dudes. Like, I get recognized a lot in Thailand. That's how I know black men love Thailand, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be beefing with these guys over these things. I'm just like, yo, I'm
One thing I want to make it clear is not that black men love Thailand. They love Pattaya. Pattaya is the same equivalent as Sosua. Pattaya is the same equivalent as Jaco Beach, Costa Rica. Pattaya is the same equivalent as Cartagena, Colombia. So just to give you a general idea as far as if you were to compare apples to apples, Pattaya is like Sosua, it's like Cartagena, it's like Jaco. So the typical place that you tend to think about where guys want to go and have a good time, Pattaya is that. So again, most guys do not travel outside or venture outside of Pattaya. Pattaya is mainly the go-to spot for most guys. Now, again, you may meet someone who's a true explorer that will go outside of Pattaya and go out to other areas, like other cities such as the Phuket, Chiang Mai, the Chiang Rai, the Bangkok. Pattaya has a lot to offer, and that's one thing that I think a lot of brothers cheat themselves in, that they just stay stuck on stupid on one little small beach town, Pattaya, versus venturing out and seeing other areas of the country. So again, guys, I want to make this clear. It's not all of Thailand, it's just Pattaya. So most black men just venture into Pattaya, which is the same equivalent as Sosua.
I'm good, because when I got to Thailand, that's exactly what it was, right? All of us black dudes are going after the same chicks. Why? There are thousands of women in Thailand, especially Pattaya. Let's talk about Pattaya, because Pattaya is nice. Pattaya, compared to a lot of the other cities, is definitely a place black men want to go. But I can guarantee you, when you go to Thailand, you're going to be sharing a girl with another brother you've seen on YouTube, a brother you're going to run into in the club. Mm-hmm. Because the truth is, the Thai girls that like black men are all going for the same men. They're showing you the same amount of love, right? Those Asian girls that like foreigners, they're going, the ones that like black men, the pool is not that big.
This is the real me, and
this is an AI replacement.
Hey, these damn commercials, man. I probably need to get YouTube Premium. Yeah, so let me talk about this. The pool of women that black men have access to in Pattaya is very small. It's very small. It's not as everyone think it is. Like, I know you've heard this notion, hey, come to Pattaya, they love black men. They love black men. Not everyone loves black men. Let's just keep it a buck here. This whole notion that, black men are loved everywhere they go is bullshit. Certain women are gravitating to you because the way you look, particularly as a black American, because again, if you're an African, you get treated a certain way, but as a black American, as an FBA, or as an American with a passport, you get treated more on a grander scale versus other blacks from other countries. So typically when black men go to Pattaya, they only have a small available option for them to like really explore if they wanted to pursue the dating life or just interacting with women. And even the nightlife is not catering to all black folks. It's catering to a lot of different foreigners. Pattaya tend to have a lot of bars, tend to have a lot of like rock, old school music. There's only 2 spots where you could go and listen to like hip hop music, listen to Afro beats. And mainly those 2 spots tend to be the main place where most of the guys will go to hopefully link up with other ladies. And again, there's a certain segment of women that cater more towards black men and they look a certain way, they act a certain way, and that's not your typical Thai behavior. Again, the same women that men complain about in the United States, that's why they got their passport and that's why they're leaving overseas to find better options, are literally dating the same ones who are cosplaying the women that they decided to leave that country for. So again, I don't want to call out any particular segment groups, but again, when you tend to like date a woman that's all tatted up, all braided up, talk with the attitude that has, is not afraid to use the N-word. Again, some of them will use the N-word around you, and I've seen that happen plenty of times where brothers would not even check the situation. But hey, I'm just a visitor. I don't live there, but I saw some things that I felt that made me feel uncomfortable. I'm like, wow, this person said that around you, but I understand you smashing this person, but still there's certain things that need to be checked. But again, there's only a certain segment, and that pool is very, very small of women that most black men tend to date in Pattaya. They tend to cosplay Americans, and those are the ones that they actually date, and they tend not to be the brightest of the bunch, and not the best looking ones either. So I'm gonna let this guy play, but everything he's saying is literally on point.
So they're using the same strategies, they're going to the same places, because as black people, we're congregating in the same places. And because we're congregating in the same places, we're getting the same attention from the same women, and now we're having relationships with the same women. I saw a Thai girl, very pretty, beautiful girl, right? And she got took to Japan for a couple days by a black dude, young dude, looks like he got shit going for himself, good looking black dude, right? Straight. He took this girl to Japan. Japan is expensive. I just came back from Japan. It's not cheap to be out there in Japan, especially when you're covering costs for someone else. So that is an investment. However, as soon as she got back from Japan, I don't think she was back in Thailand for a day before she announced she was single on social media, and before her DMs were already open, allowing niggas to flood into her DMs and try to become the second nigga that was going to get inside her. Now, why am I...
Now, I'm going to piggyback off of here. One thing I've noticed when I was preparing for my trip to Thailand, I went to Thailand back in 2022, spent 3 weeks out there, did 5 cities in 3 weeks, did Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Phuket, and closed it out in Pattaya, and went back to Bangkok, went back home. One thing I've noticed, of course, before I travel, I do my research. I join different chat groups, different Facebook groups, and just really try to gather as much information as possible. And one thing I've noticed that a lot of guys were parading the same women. I'm like, I've seen this girl before. I've seen this girl before. I've seen this girl before. And it's interesting that they were literally sharing the same women. And once you get there, you actually see it. Because again, Pattaya is not that big. And again, most of the places that most guys go to are the same 2 spots. So the same people you see in these chat groups, Facebook groups, you actually see them in real life. Like, damn, I just saw you in this Facebook group. I saw you on this WhatsApp group. And you get there, you see that person in real life. I'm like, wow. And it's amazing how it's not what, I'm going to say this, it's not what everyone claims to be. Women are not going to fall off and worship you and just love you because you're black or you're an American. No, you paying for that time, man. You literally paying for that time, and understand this, it's just your turn. Especially in Pattaya, because Pattaya is what it is. It's a place where you go out there and have a good time. Don't expect to walk away thinking that you found a wife or you found a potential girlfriend. You're not, because more than likely, if she's dating you, she probably did the other few brothers at the same time. A lot of guys come in and leave out of Pattaya. So keep that in mind, because again, as you see these girls in these Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, or other different groups that you're in, or you probably see, you'll probably see them in real life in person when you step foot there, because again, Pattaya is really small, and it doesn't take much to start putting everything together and realize like, whoa, this person was this person, that person was that person, and this is what the situation is.
Talking about this, why is any of this important? A lot of you black men in Thailand are meeting whores, harlots, slores, in places where whores, harlots, and slores congregate to look for men. And then you're making them your girlfriend.
I didn't say it. Hey, I did not say it. He said it. I did not say it. Trust me, I try to work around it, but I was like, you know what? He's going to say it, so I'm not going to say it. But pretty much that's it. I mean, that I'm just keeping the buck with you, man. Now, if you in other areas, other cities, and you actually go out there and explore, yes, you can meet genuine, good people. Yes, you can. Thailand is still considered one of my top 3 destinations of all time. I had a great time in Thailand. I highly recommend Thailand as the place to visit. I think every man and woman should visit Thailand at least once. Honestly, I think Thailand would be a perfect bachelor party destination, a wedding destination. That's how much I really love Thailand. But I was able to see Thailand beyond the Pattaya red light district. I was able to see what Thailand has to offer, the country itself. Not too many brothers get that opportunity because they stuck on stupid with Pattaya. They stuck on stupid chasing out the same type of entertainment. So this brother right here is dropping gems right now. He's telling people the truth. That's what I mean. When most men go to Pattaya, this is what they experience. And for them, a lot of them don't want to truly accept for what it is.
Some of you guys are making them your wife. And you're parading her on the internet like she's not a slore. Now, this is the shit that kills me, right? This part kills me. Y'all do this shit, and then you talk bad about American women. Huh?
Hey, God damn it. Hey, did I not just say that earlier? You guys probably missed that when the first 5 minutes when my shit was on mute. I did literally said the same exact thing he just said. It's like, you talk shit about American women, but yet you go overseas and deal with the lows of the lows that literally cosplay American women. The same American women that you bash about that you want to run away from, you literally are experiencing and dating and taking seriously in that country. Look at his face, man. 2026 is the year of transparency, man. We need to be honest, guys. To all my content creators out there that's promoting these countries, be honest with your content, man. Stop selling these dreams, these fantasies, these consultations that, hey, you can help them do this and that, whatever. Yes, you probably can. But at least let them know what really goes down in these countries, man. At least the cities that most of these guys are actually going to. Again, every country is different. Every country has a lot to offer. I'm never gonna downplay any particular country. Every country is beautiful. You can learn a lot, but again, there's certain places than others that actually cater to a certain segment of people. And it's important that we teach the younger generation of travelers that's going into these countries, let them know what the real deal is. Like, listen, my son is 22 years old. You know, he's going to Brazil. He's going to Colombia. I mean, he's already been to Japan. He's been to Puerto Rico. I tell him hey, listen, son, don't fall in love. Go out there, have a good time, and any number that you collect, you block that person when you get on that plane. There's no reason for you to stay in contact, because if you stay in contact with this person, they're going to text you that their mother is sick or their kid's sick or something's bad happening where they need money from you. It happens all the time, guys. It's been going on for years. And that's something I tell my son. Listen, if you meet someone in that particular country and you guys have a great time, you know what? have your great time. Once you get on that plane, block that person. There's no need for you to stay in contact. Now, if this person has a tourist visa and she could travel, great. But I'm just, again, I'm not selling my son any dreams, man. I tell him straight up, hey, you going to Colombia? I know you're going to Cartagena. Hey, this is what it is, man. Go out to have a good time. Don't try to stay in contact. You don't want that extra bill. I'm gonna just say it as simple as that. You don't want that extra bill. So carry on.
Buddy, shorty you're with, 40 niggas done ran through that this month. 40.
If you're just getting into jewelry, I always say start with.
I gotta get YouTube Premium, man. I'm sick of these commercials.
You gotta pay her or keep her with you or keep her occupied in hopes that she's not getting ran through when you're not in Thailand. Let me let you in on a little secret. She's getting ran through when you're not in Thailand, regardless of how much money you send her. Oh yeah, Pattaya's gonna give you that truth when you stay here for long enough. Pattaya was burning me out mentally. I was seeing it too much. Too many girls texting their American black boyfriend. Too many girls coming to my apartment with their screensaver as their American black boyfriend. I said, yo, I can't be fucking with you if you're actively cuffing another black dude. I can't do that to another dude. Like, I can't do that because some of these niggas are delusional. I'd like to believe they know what they're getting themselves into and they don't put their feelings in it, but they are. They've definitely got their feelings in it. They're definitely gonna look at you up and down if they see you talking to a girl that she might have, like he might have had something with. Niggas are sensitive. Niggas are possessive. My problem with niggas is that y'all meeting these women on Walking Street. You're meeting these women in the massage spots where they give happy endings. You're meeting these women everywhere except universities, everywhere except colleges, everywhere instead of networking events. You're not talking to.
Look, man, look. I've been saying this shit for years. I've been saying this for fucking years that, hey, unless you meet a girl at a university, at her job, at a professional setting, a professional networking setting, more than likely, man, she's probably entertainment. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you guys. And I've been saying this for years. Like, hey, make an effort, man. Try to, change your circle around. Try to put yourself in a situation where you can meet other like-minded people like yourself. There's tiers to this. There's tiers to all of this here. And I've been saying the same exact thing for years about, hey, you know what? Unless you're in a different type of circle where you meet a different clientele, more than likely, man, you're dealing with someone that's going to probably make you spend a lot of money. I've been saying this for years. I'm letting him play.
The hostess at the Marriott Hotel. You're trying to wife the girl you met at a bar who can be bar fined. And then you get emotional when she's getting ran through by somebody else. You get in your feelings when niggas run through your girl. And I had to say it a couple times because I don't want to offend anybody, but when I'm in Thailand or I'm in these cities, I know what this shit is. You are either gonna be a dog or you gonna be a little ass pup. I'm a dog, bro. I'm not sympathetic. If it's your girlfriend or it's your wife, I try my best to back off and be sympathetic because I don't ever want to disrespect a man or have a man feel like I'm trying to intentionally disrespect him. But why am I treading lightly because you're delusional? Why am I treading lightly because you're making horrible decisions? And this is why women in the States laugh at us men that come overseas, because We really try to give value to women that don't have value outside of sex. They have none. In Thailand, it's really bad. Like, it's really bad in Pattaya the way women get ran through. They constantly have to get ran through. And a lot of them, when you get into the nitty-gritty of it, and this is why people like Pattaya. This is why I would say that I like Pattaya, right? Inside of Pattaya, it doesn't always have to be transactional. It's become routine. Every night, when she gets a certain level of drunk, she needs to get put through the mattress. The goal is to get paid every time, but sometimes she can't find a nigga that's gonna pay the price.
One thing I keep saying again, Pattaya has a lot to offer besides what you see on Red Light District. If you really look beyond the Red Light District, there's a lot of places you could go in Pattaya. I was able to find those places like, hey, let me see if I can pull up these videos. But I mean, I've been to Pattaya. There's some of my videos that I've taken out there. And again, there's a lot of temples you could actually visit. The restaurants, the food, the high-end restaurants are really great. There's a lot to see and do in Thailand. You don't have to be stuck on stupid with just the Red Light District. The thing is, like, most guys don't want to put in the work. They feel like, hey, I'm here to have a good time. You're gonna have a good time, but keep in mind, if you are here to have a great time, be realistic and set that expectation that, hey, do not fall in love. If you're there in Pattaya just have a great time, that's it. Have a great time and go back home. There's no need to stay in contact with anybody because, again, more than likely you're gonna be a potential bill. You're gonna have a potential bill in your hands pretty soon. So just keep that in mind, man. Just keep that in mind.
So she's gonna pay she's gonna talking to the Chinos. I'm not talking to the Indian niggas right now. Don't even bring them up there. This is not about them. It's about us. Why are we so desperate? Have things gotten that bad in America that we've gotten this desperate? Are you really this desperate, bro? You want a girlfriend so bad, you'll cuff a hooker? Really? Now, if you know she's a hooker, and you know she's gonna do the things she's gonna do, you just like her company, it is what it is, bro. I'm not even mad at that. Shit. Shorty, I know what you do. I'm here for one thing. And one thing only. And after that, you could go do whatever you want to do. You could go be with whoever you want to be with. Yeah. When you with me, we can pretend be in love. But I know what you are. And there's going to be boundaries set. So when I see you with the next dude, I'm not mad at him. I give him a dap. Won't even tell him nothing. I don't got to tell him I was with her. Yo, bro, have fun. Be safe. Wrap it up. I mean, keep it pushing.
These perfumes have taken over the internet, and if you don't have them,
goddamn commercials. Hold up.
Some of y'all are coming out here and you're getting yourselves into deep, meaningful relationships with whores. I don't know, maybe I'm being too rough. I thought women were delusional. What I've learned this year is that men are just as delusional as women. Just as delusional, bro. There's no difference. We gotta do better. We have to do better as men. We just as black men, we have to do better. Because these actions You guys talk about niggas crashing out, niggas fighting overseas. What about us niggas overvaluing?
One thing I can make this clear. I've seen brothers fight overseas for women. I've literally seen brothers fight in DR, seen brothers fight in Colombia. I've seen dudes argue in Brazil. Like places where I've seen brothers, I've seen dudes get in their feelings with another dude over a chick. I've seen it like literally right in front of my face. I've seen dudes go blow to blow over someone that is like, that is highly questionable. And it's kind of sad because it shows the level of desperation that a lot of men will have, and the broken mentality that you have a very scarcity mindset. That scarcity mindset of a black man is very scary because he doesn't believe in the power of abundance. And for him to think that, hey, I'm gonna fight another man on his vacation for a piece of tail that literally that's on the market. Yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. And yeah, it's sad. I think a lot of men, particularly a lot of black men, they do tend to bring their desperation with them while they're traveling. Because again, I've seen it happen plenty of times in front of my face. I've been doing this for over 20 years and just traveling and seeing a lot of the fuck shit behavior from other black men. And we need to do better, man. We need to do better. Like I said, 2026 is the year of transparency. We need to be honest with ourselves. We need to like really show the light what really goes down in these countries, especially these countries that most of the guys are going to. I always advise brothers to spread out. Just check out other places. Like, you know, I've been to the El Salvadors, to the Ecuadors, to the Perus. I've been all there. You know, I've been to the Germanys and the England, you know, the Canada. I've been all over. And when I try to advise brothers, hey, listen, check out this spot out. Oh, I ain't no bitches there, man. I ain't going. All right, cool. You know, you guys continue to go to the same watering hole where most of the guys will go and literally smashing the same type of people. Like, I'm in these WhatsApp groups. I'm in these Facebook groups. I see them. And I'm like, y'all literally sharing the same information. And what's worse is hearing guys like, you know, wanted to go after you. Like, hey, give me that girl number that I saw you with. You know, give me her number, man, so I can connect with her. Like, dude, you're in a country with millions of people, yet you're so concerned what the next man is smashing. That is crazy to me. I never understood that. I just never understood that. But again, that shows the level of the scarcity mindset that you have as a man versus someone who has an abundance mentality that he could just spread out, you know, spread his option out and explore other areas. So keep that in mind.
Women that their own men don't value. What about that? What are we teaching women when she can meet me, who is way out of her financial league, had way more going for himself, and still youthful, and she could look at me as just another option? Why? Because she has black American niggas with passports and income clawing at her, trying to make her their queen. Damn. Anyways, you guys list your commentary in the comments. You guys know me. I'm going to read comments and I'm going to respond. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you absolutely disagree with what I'm saying. But whatever you do, like, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for the Homies app. It is launching. More of these conversations need to be had. It's been your boy. Peace.
All right.
You may already know that creatine is one.
God damn it. Anyway, guys, again, this is my first live reaction. When I saw his video this morning, it really caught my attention. Not just the title itself, but what he had to say. And I'm in complete agreement with him and what he said. I think a lot of guys tend to have a very scarcity mindset. They go to the same destination that most men will go to, particularly what they see on YouTube, and they chase after the same women that they see on YouTube. I wouldn't be surprised that some of the ladies that people have been parading on these YouTube channels, dudes will go out to these cities and try to find that particular person. Instead of having this very abundance mindset, thinking that, hey, you know what, I'm here, I can explore my option, I can explore different cities, do different things. No, I'm gonna go straight to the red light district. No, I'm gonna go straight to the same 2 clubs that everyone else is going to and try to grab the same chick that I see on these YouTube streams or YouTube videos. So again, guys, do black men have a tendency to share the same women? Yes, we see it with the pro athletes, we see it with the celebrities. Now we see it with the travelers. There's something about us black men that do not believe in the power of abundance. We have this very scarcity mindset where we feel the need to chase after the same resources, the same people. And we need to break away from that, because again, what's the point of you having a passport or you so-called saying that you're done with the United States, but you're taking that same mentality, the same attitude to the same places that you're leaving. So again, guys, I dropped the line for a quick chat. If you guys want to jump in, have a conversation, if you want to push back, you're more than happy to do so. Again, this is like a very impromptu live stream. Wanted to have it a little earlier, but my little boy's sick, so I had to take care of him. But now I have some time. I dropped the live stream. Let me know if you want to join in the conversation. If not, we can end the live stream early tonight and we can carry on our nights. But again, guys, this is my first live stream. I'll be doing more of these. It's something that I've been thinking about doing for quite some time. But instead of doing a pre-recorded reaction, I want to do a live reaction so I can look at the video. We can all look at it collectively and put our thoughts together and say, hey, you know what? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Why? So this is something new that I want to explore. And definitely, man, Happy New Year's, everybody. It's 2026, the year of transparency, the year for us to chase our goals, the years for us to go and do our thing. Your boy is back. He got his wings back. I'll be traveling this year. Man, 2025, I did not travel overseas, man. I was literally stuck in the United States. So I did a lot of traveling domestically. I went to Utah, went to Arizona, went to Boston, went to LA. So I did a lot more domestic traveling last year, but definitely this year I'll be heading back overseas again. Super excited with that. And also too, I'll be heading back to Brazil in February 2027 for the Bahia Carnival. So yes, that's a big trip that I'm planning for 2027. I always wanted to attend the carnival, not the one in Rio, because the one in Rio seems too commercialized. I wanted to attend the one in Bahia. So that's the one that I'm going. I'm taking my oldest son with me, passing the torch on to him. He'll be taking over the Black Man Travel situation. And I'm hoping that I could meet other like-minded brothers out there, go out there, have a good time, experience the culture, the life, and go from there. So yeah. Oh, snap. Hey, the homie Hub sent me a super chat. Hey, I appreciate it, brother, man. Listen, when I came across your channel, I was like, I always listen to it, but you know what? I'm going to subscribe today, man. I'm going to subscribe. I really like the way you think, and I love the open transparency that you have. I think a lot of content creators are not being brutally honest with their audience. I think a lot of people are selling dreams, and we need more brothers like you to really tell the truth what's going on. Someone like myself who've been to Thailand, everything you mentioned about Pattaya is true. I've seen it. I seen it while I was there. I was a little disturbed by it. I'm like, wow, dudes chasing literally the same type of women, and the women that they're dating or pursuing are not the best looking ones. I'm like, you could have just done better at home. But anyways, man, listen, man, I dropped the link. If you guys want to join the live stream, you're more than happy to do so. We could definitely talk about this. If you want to share your pushback or your agreements, go ahead and join the live. And if not, I'm more than happy to end the show and call it night. But again, I wanted to be consistent moving forward. One thing is, shout out to Fearless. He challenged me to be more consistent and dropping more content. So I'll be dropping more content more frequently. And look forward to do more live reactions, man. So if you guys have any videos that you want me to do a live reaction on, please send them over to me. I'll be more than happy to do a reaction on it and provide my thoughts. I'll get better at it, and we go from there. And yes, I'll be getting the YouTube Premium. I realize that I can't be having these videos with commercials playing. So yeah, I'll get that YouTube Premium so I can avoid that issue. But if anything, man, thank you so much. Hold up. All right. Yeah. But anyways, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, homies Hub, for the $1.99 super chat, man. I really appreciate it, man. Again, your content is A1. I appreciate you being transparent and really teaching and letting brothers know what really goes down in Pattaya. And again, guys, I recommend Thailand. I highly recommend. I've been all over Thailand. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful place to experience what Thailand has to offer. You know, there's a lot of beautiful women. There's a lot of diversity as well. One thing I tell people, man, some of the beautiful women that I saw were in Phuket and Bangkok. Like, you see a whole variety of different Thai women, but also too, just the culture, the food, the lifestyle, and also too, you can smoke weed in Thailand. So I did smoke a couple of trees while I was out there, particularly in Bangkok. But overall, I had a great time. Check out the temples in Chiang Mai, the temples in Chiang Rai. Flights between cities is super cheap. It's not expensive. It's like a Spirit airline flight. I think the most you probably pay is like $50 to $50 to $90 per one way, depending how far you're going. But definitely you could do a 5-city trip on a single trip if you plan to go to Thailand. Again, if you plan to go to Thailand, I highly recommend you do multiple cities. You know, definitely do Pattaya, definitely do Bangkok. But if you could do a northern city like a Chiang Mai, definitely do it. Experience it, because Chiang Mai has the Elephant Sanctuary and the Tiger Kingdom. These two places I highly recommend that you experience. And again, I don't want to bash Thailand whatsoever at all. Thailand is one of my top 3 countries that I experienced, and I highly recommend it. But again, just be realistic with yourself. If you're going to Pattaya, man, check your feelings, check your emotions. Understand that you're there to have a good time. That's it. That's it. There's no need to stay in contact. Get in and get out. That's it. That's all I got to say. And make sure you check out Homie's Hub for more information around Thailand. He'll make sure to break you down with all the information you need. And that's it, man. At the end of the day, I wish you guys the best. Happy New Year. 2026 is the year of transparency. Let's be honest out here and tell the truth, man. Let's get the young guys situated correctly, man. Stop selling these dreams, and you don't need to do things that you don't have to, man. But anyways, thank you so much, guys. Hope you guys have a great evening. Take care and be blessed, man.
And we vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind gon' take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. And we vibing, laying on black sand beaches, thinking of what life teaches. So glad they fall from the deep end. Said we vibing and thinking about them things my mama told me. Courageous heart, it's pumping hard, got cold feet. All I gotta do is jump now. I'm afraid of heights.